लोग छुट्टी पे चले गए. Started leaving. आवाज देखो जरा. चले. Okay. So from Wilson to Goodenough to White. Okay. Obviously, that is why we said it is not same, but it is synonymous to that. Okay. So Wilson जो है, Wilson was more concerned with, you can say, a comprehensive discipline of public administration, whereas Goodenough was not concerned with that, but Goodenough provided the basis for the development of the discipline. Okay. So whose vision will dominate, or who is more visionary, Goodenough or Wilson? Goodenough is more realist. Okay, Wilson is more idealist. Okay, so there is a big difference. Whereas L.D. White provided the content. He provided the basis. Okay, and he provided the vision. Now, so you cannot say that, okay, only he was responsible for the evolution of public administration. Okay, or as a discipline of PubAd. All three were equally important. Okay, in UPSC they have already asked a question that it is not only the Wilson who can be attributed, or whether calling Wilson as the father of PubAd is justified or not. Okay. So it is not only Wilson. Even the developments prior to the Wilson, okay, they also contributed to the understanding of public administration or emergence of PubAd as discipline. Okay. So it was Goodenough. Now Goodenough, we have already discussed, he wrote a book. Okay. So the discussion of Goodenough obviously has to be done with Wilson only. Okay. Goodenough wrote a book. What was the name of the book? Administration, 1900. So that phase, okay, where the Goodenough books come, and book comes, and then after that, whatever the development in PubAd takes place, that is known as the concrete PubAd or politics administration dichotomy. Why concrete word? Because you can now actually visualize that what is this dichotomy. Okay. Because from 1887 to 1900, the phase where Wilson dominates, okay, or Wilson wrote the essay, in 1893 the Wilson retreats from his idea. Okay, retreats means people have analyzed it as retreat, but it is not a retreat. He is only saying that whatever I said, the dichotomy, or whatever I interpreted the separation, this separation is not possible. Why? Because politics and administration are organically linked. What is organic linkage? Dynamic, or they both are having a symbiotic relationship. Okay. So one is dependent on the other. So it cannot be said that they can be totally separated. So he retreated and said that, okay, we cannot separate them as they are organically linked, and we must not think of a divorce between the politics and administration. In fact, they both influence each other. But what I want to do, I want to remove or reduce the interference of the politics in administration. Okay. So in that regard, Wilson was the supporter of an independent autonomous public administration from, or the independence from the influences of the politics. Okay. But never from the political control. Okay. This should be very clear, that he wanted the interference of the politics must reduce, politicization must reduce, not the political control. Okay. It was not, because somebody asked me that by supporting monarchy or saying that monarchy is easy to govern, was Wilson against the democracy? He was not. Okay, it should be very clear, he was not against the democracy. Okay, that is why he is saying you filter this knowledge according to our context. Okay, so democratic values were equally important for Wilson. So Goodenough, in his book, okay, he identifies certain things, so we'll write that. Okay, right. Okay, write few things. The contribution of Goodenough and White. You can give a heading, subheading, contribution of Goodnow and White. Okay. Okay. Frank Goodnow, considered as the father of American public administration. One is the father and one is the father of American public. Okay. American public administration. In his book, Politics and Administration, develops the basis for a concrete separation. Develops the basis for a concrete separation of politics and administration. Politics and administration. In fact, dichotomy can be attributed to Goodnow. In fact, dichotomy can be attributed to Goodnow than Wilson. Okay. Based on Goodnow's argument, we can infer the following. Based on Goodnow's argument, we can infer the following as the basis of the dichotomy. As the basis of dichotomy, number one. Politics is concerned with what, whereas administration is concerned with how. Whereas administration is concerned with how. Second, states will is expressed through politics. States' will is expressed through politics, whereas it is implemented through administration. Implemented through administration. Third, whereas implemented through administration. Third point. The locus of political actions. The locus of political actions is the elective system. The locus of political actions is the elective system. Understand elective system? The political system. Whereas the locus for administration is the official system, that is non-elective. the merit system. So he's saying it is non-elective or the official system which is the locus of the administrative actions. Okay. Elective ना, जहां भी elections के through या electoral process के through जो भी लोग या जो भी systems develop हुए, okay, dominated by electoral process. Okay. So this difference concretely separated the administration to be confined to those institutions which are more official, and the politics or the political decisions to those systems which are more elective in nature. So even though Wilson talked about a vision which led to the dichotomy, Wilson never concretized the idea that, okay, where should we locate the administration? Unless we locate the periphery of our phenomena, how can we develop a discipline? Unless I know, you create a sample size, then only you study something. So you will have to demarcate the periphery, what you have to study. Then only the scope of the discipline can be developed. So what Goodenough did, he concretized it. Okay, so exclusively he created this sphere that, okay, this is administration and this is politics. It may constitute various things. Elective system is not just the legislature or the executive. Okay, it may consist of the entire electoral process. Okay, which includes the citizens, legislatures, political executives, and political parties, and variety of other organizations, but here directly involved. These are the main constituents of the elective system. So all the institutions, okay, which were or which emerged through this electoral process, okay, they became part of that. Okay. So by creating this concrete separation, okay, he identified that, okay, what will be the locus? Locus here would mean the institution, or we also say institutional where. Kaha? Where exactly it is being done? Like somewhere it will be practiced, no? It will be, somebody would be doing it. Some institutions, some people, some individuals, they would be doing this administration. So where it is being done, that is the locus. If I say constable is a politician, you will say no. So police as a system is not political. Why? Because it is official, it is administrative. Are you getting this point? So we'll say, what is the locus of administration? Okay, police, defense, transport, PWD, whatever. What is the locus of political system? It starts from the ministry. Local MLAs, local politicians, MPs, they are all the part of the elective system. So he is institutionally separating it, that in part of the government, which part of the government is political and which part of the government is non-political. So the non-political part of the government becomes the administration. इतना समझ में आया? ठीक है, next point लिखिए. The content of, next point, the content of administration. The content of administration is primarily driven by, the content of administration is primarily driven by the search for rational techniques of management and efficiency. कहाँ पे? वो ऐसे ही यार, कौन कौन उसमें पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं? इलेक्टोरल प्रोसेस में कौन लोग होते हैं? ये सारे, all of them. Electoral process will constitute everything. Okay. Even election commission may come. ठीक है, बट इलेक्शन कमीशन पार्टिसिपेट नहीं करता है, ठीक है, ऑब्जर्व करता है। इलेक्टोरल प्रोसेस में पार्टिसिपेट नहीं करता, इट इज पार्ट ऑफ द प्रोसेस, बट इट इज नॉट बेसिकली अ पार्टिसिपेंट। फाइन। सो ये सारे कंपोनेंट्स है इलेक्टोरल प्रोसेस के। फाइन। सो व्हाट ही इज सेइंग दैट ओके देयर इज द एक्सप्रेस्ड कंटेंट ऑफ व्हाट इज एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन वुड बी व्हाट द सर्च फॉर द टेक्निक्स ऑफ रैशनैलिटी फॉर मैनेजमेंट एंड एफिशिएंसी। नाउ व्हाट डज दैट मीन? दैट ही इज ऑल्सो क्रिएटिंग, also identifying the content of now what is to be studied. So the phase influenced by the good now, okay, or the main dichotomy which emerged was basically the outcome of the good now's view, not the Wilson's idea. Okay. And also Wilson was found later than the good now. Okay. In 1920s somewhere, 1970s, somebody read Wilson and he said that okay, it was before good now that Wilson had written this. Okay. So his idea became a kind of vision. Okay, you're right. This concrete, next paragraph, take a paragraph. This concrete separation of politics and administration resulted in the definition and scope of public administration, resulted in the definition and scope of public administration as a discipline to be studied. The idea was later reinforced. The idea was later reinforced by L.D. White in his book, I hope you remember, in his book, Introduction to the Study. In his book, Introduction to the Study of Public Administration. To the study of public administration. In his book, Introduction to the Study of Public Administration, where he identifies the scope of the discipline. Scope of discipline based on following arguments. Number one. Scope of the discipline based on the following arguments. Number one. Number one. There exists discoverable principles of public administration. So first he says there exist discoverable principles of public administration. Second,